All right, hello and welcome back for another episode session of our Ravenloft campaign. Last we left off, the party was chasing Cerveza in her mist form. There was a false coffin that she had kind of fled behind, and it led down into a dirt hole, which turned out to be hallucinatory terrain at first. So you guys almost took a spill off of a nice little drop, but were able to narrowly avoid it. You then progressed through this area, this trap-filled area, and emerged into another kind of just like cabin with another coffin sitting in the middle. There was, however, some undead guardian, a Bodak, that was guarding her coffin. You guys were barely able to defeat it, and then staked Cerveza through the heart, ending her forever. You guys then got all of the survivors and everything, installed Axe as the new leader of the hold, whatever, the base. You guys sent Van Richten with the survivors to Romuli so that they could recover and put this whole terrible ordeal behind them. You guys then headed back to Toyalis. About halfway there, you got chased by a rock for a little bit, but luckily Oz was able to spot a cave that you guys were just barely able to get to before the rock swooped down, picked one of you up, and just flew away with you, basically. So that was very good news. You then made it back to Toyalis without a problem and didn't spend a whole lot of time there. I think you just kind of restocked on potions and a couple other things, and then headed up to Slyvar and Veneficus. Slyvar was the city that kind of where all the apprentices of Hazlick lived. So you guys didn't really spend much time there. You just kind of passed through. I think the obvious overuse of magic was making everyone a little uncomfortable. So you guys just proceeded up to Veneficus to see Hazlick. You notice that on going up in his tower, he uses a lot of magical constructs. They are everywhere. Doing things, cleaning, guarding, just all sorts of different tasks. He has a construct for everything, essentially. But you guys get teleported to you step on a teleporter in the middle of the room on the bottom floor and are teleported up to Hazlick's throne room, where you have a conversation with him. And he seemingly turned out to be not who you guys really thought he was going to be. He just seemed like he's been looking at the big picture but unable to see any of the other things that might be affecting, or, you know, anything lesser than that was kind of beneath his gaze. Just kind of oblivious to some of the smaller facts of life, as he was focused on this land just not imploding on itself. So at the end of the conversation, he gave you guys two tasks, and asked that you complete one of them first, which was helping Eleni, one of his stronger apprentices, who is part of the force that is holding back the lacuna from spreading. But she was doing some work trying to dominate the this aged albino purple worm named Gravedrinker. But it seemed like she was having some trouble, and he did not want to lose her and have the lacuna spread any farther. So you all decided to... Excuse me. Throat is a little raw today, apparently. So he teleported you guys out there after giving you a scroll of Tiny Hut and you guys were teleported right there, no issues, and you are currently standing kind of on the rim of a bowl looking down into a valley, where at the center of the valley there is a large, like, obsidian dome, just kind of shooting up out of the earth. And there are obsidian spires kind of around that a little bit, and then further out are just large rock formations, and you can see, roughly 10-foot diameter holes just sprinkle the area. They are everywhere. And that is what you guys are currently looking at. So what would you like to do?
Ericos would like to start off his day by casting Death Ward on Oz.
Perfect.
I just need to see a guy getting swallowed whole today.
I don't know if Death Ward will save me from that. But...
yeah, that's all I got, though, so there you go.
Starting out strong, I like it.
And the rock formations around us, are they just kind of like mounds of rock, or are they like mountains, or?
Kind of in between. They're not like huge mountains, but some of them are big enough to obstruct your sight. As you can probably see on the map, part of it is beyond your sight, kind of behind some of the bigger rock formations. Even from your vantage point up on this bowl, they're a little higher, so you can't quite see over them. But the obsidian dome in the center rises taller than everything around it. It's tall, so quite a sight too. It's interesting.
And I mean, do we see any movement around, or is it just something where it's just a bunch of holes?
Just a bunch of holes right now. You don't see anything moving or anything like that. Just a bunch of holes.
Do we want to take a look at one?
Sure. Erico says confidently.
Getting Tremor vibes.
Yep. Should have watched that before we played.
Oz will slowly approach the hole, or move his way towards the hole that's in front of us.
Okay, so this one there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ericos will go with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, like, take a few steps, pause, see if I, like, hear anything or if anything changes, and keep going.
Okay. Go ahead and make stealth checks for me, since you guys are going quietly and kind of sneaking. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, so you both kind of go clanging your way. All of you go clanging your way up to the hole. And you look down it, and it goes, this particular one goes about 30 feet down and then curves off to the left. And, bits of it are crumbled in. It's imperfect. But it looks like you could travel down it if you wanted to.
I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I know it'll probably be hard, but can I determine, or at least try to determine, if, like, this hole has been used frequently or recently, or is this, it seems like things have kind of settled around this one? Or...
You can make a survival check. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's just, it could be, it doesn't look like it is recently used, or, like, frequently used. I'll say that. It doesn't look like it's frequently used, but it is very hard to tell how long this has been here. And you notice that they're kind of looking around now. You notice that there are signs of, other maybe older holes that have since, kind of reformed. And there's, little craters where those might have, sunk down a little bit. But you're starting to see evidence of, holes that have, collapsed in on themselves again and refilled and stuff like that as well.
Gotcha.
And the obsidian dome is off in the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably... Let me give you a measurement here. Give me 1 second. It's probably about 2 miles away. So you could be there in under an hour if everything goes well.
I'm not sure we gain anything by examining the holes in detail other than looking at one to see.
Yeah, I was kind of just trying to see more. Keep on the lookout for a hole that would be more active than one that.
Yeah, definitely. As Ericos is going to walk through this place, he'll definitely look for signs of like a path. Is the ground sand here?
It is kind of like it's mostly rock, like with some dirt kind of holding it together.
Okay, Ericos will do his best to like look for signs of like a path.
Okay,
frequently used path.
The ground here is
good at that.
The ground here is very weird. You've never seen ground like this before. Like, you know how most like soil or even dirt, it'll have rocks sprinkled here and there in it. But this is like the rocks are the dominant feature of the ground with just a little bit of like soil and stuff like that holding them together. So, yeah, whatever made these holes is essentially burrowing through rock,
right.
Like solid rock.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just keep my eyes out for any signs of like regularly used paths as we move through.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make a survival check then? Okay, 23. That's pretty good. And how fast are you guys kind of progressing through this? Are you going to continue stealthing? Or are you going to go back to a regular pace? How are you guys going through this?
I kind of looked at everyone. Do we just,
I think maybe we just give the holes as wide a berth as we can as we thread our way through them and go maybe at like 3/4 pace. I don't know. This whole place makes me really nervous. I'm not really sure what to do.
Lyric is probably the only one out of us who can move quietly.
Yeah, Ericos has no idea what to do here.
Yeah, based on the amount of noise you all just made moving 10 feet away from me, I don't think we have any hope of getting through here undetected. I think our best hope is to keep our eyes and ears peeled for any movement.
That attracting is too much attention.
Yeah.
Well, then we should just move normal in, I guess.
Okay.
Get through as fast as we can, but in a non-hurrying way.
Gotcha. So Ericos is on the lookout for, paths or frequently used holes, ones that look like they have high traffic. Is anybody else looking out for anything else in particular?
I'll help him out with that.
Okay.
He had a better survival check than I did, but...
Yeah, well, we would have just considered his an advantage, but he already rolled an advantage, got a 23, so... Lyric, what about you? What are you doing?
I guess I want to keep a lookout more, since they're looking in kind of foreground, I want to keep my eye out in the distance.
Okay.
Like for any... like things like dust clouds rising or movement in the distance, that kind of thing.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll a perception check for that. Okay. Echo, are you doing anything in particular, or you just kind of got your axe ready and you're just ready to go?
Echo's gonna be very paranoid, but at the same time he's gonna look around and see if he sees any like desert fruit or bushes or things that could possibly be edible.
Okay. There is a noticeable lack of plants and shrubs and things like that here. This land is barren, and yeah,
no like little lizards or anything either.
No, there wouldn't be. Ericos, you probably would notice with your survival check that this ground seems like it doesn't belong here. Like something happened that caused this ground to be different. You're not exactly sure what that was. If it was a magical event, if it, was tectonic plate shifting or something like that, you have no idea. But you just know that something happened here that caused this ground to be this way because this is not natural.
Okay, I'll share that with the group. This place is just... This makes me extremely nervous because not only have I never experienced anything like this, I don't recall anybody talking about anything like this. This place is not right.
I mean, I have to imagine not too many of the townsfolk are coming this way.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the Obsidian Dome is probably our best shot.
The Obsidian Dome is where Haslick marked on your map of Lenny's last known location.
We should definitely try to progress to there. Just be on the lookout for anything.
So he teleported you guys kind of to it would be the southeast side of the area here. So you guys will be traveling roughly northwest to get to the dome.
Okay.
Well, let's,
You guys ready to go?
yeah.
Should we just start moving ourselves, Lucas?
Yeah, go for it. I will let you know if you need to stop or if something happens. And what's kind of the order you're keeping? Is it kind of like it is now with Oz second, Echo third, or Echo? Are you keeping ahead of Oz?
It wouldn't be hard for him to do that.
I think Echo will be a little bit behind Oz because even though he can move pretty fast, Echo's like a child. So
Okay.
he's like trying to see if he can see into the holes and probably doing a whole bunch of stuff he shouldn't. But since no one's
Gotcha.
telling him not to, he's doing it anyway.
Okay, cool. All right.
Oz, let me know if you think I should change direction.
I need you to stop right there. Let me do something real quick. You're probably going to... Yeah. Ooh, that's real bad. Everyone in the party notices that the ground starts kind of trembling slightly.
Ericos would like to back up to maybe get some cover from this rock to his right.
Okay, where are you moving to?
There.
Okay.
And I'd like to push Oz ahead of me.
How tall is the rock to my right? Sorry.
The rock to your right is probably about 50 feet tall. It's sizable.
Does it just go straight up 50 feet, or is there...
No, there's like it's rock, so it has little ridges and different heights. It looks like you could probably actually climb up it if you wanted to. It's not like just sheer straight up. So you could go up it if you wanted to, but you would probably be moving at like half pace just because you'd be kind of like climbing and walking. You wouldn't have to make a check, but it would be difficult terrain essentially.
If there's a spot that I feel that I would be comfortable standing on without, be balancing and teetering, I'd like to try to Misty Step up there if possible.
Okay, yeah, I'd say within 30 feet there would be a spot that you would find that looks relatively flat, where you've got kind of rock at your back, and you've got a good view. So just go ahead and put yourself like right there.
Okay.
So we'll say it's about 25 feet up.
Sounds good.
Is anybody else doing anything? The trembling is noticeably getting stronger, and it seems like it is coming from this direction. Wait, no. And this direction.
Both directions or just that direction?
Both.
Okay.
You notice it over here at first, but then you notice, oh shit, it's coming from up here too. And they're both getting louder and stronger.
I'm gonna follow Oz's lead and try to climb up the rock a little ways.
Okay, yeah, go for it. So you could get what's your movement speed?
40.
40. Okay, so you could get 20 feet up the rock.
Great.
Would a climber's kit negate the half speed or no?
Not really, because with the climber's kit, you're using extra tools and stuff like that that would also take time, kind of away from your movement. So you would think it would, it would definitely make it, like a safer climb, but I don't think it would necessarily help with speed. Because, using a climber's kit, you're, hammering pitons into the rock and, securing rope and stuff like that. That stuff takes a lot of time. So I think the climber's kit might actually slow you down.
All right. Seeing everybody running up there, Echo's gonna start to panic, and he's gonna try to run and jump and grab onto Lyric.
I mean, you can just kind of walk and climb up the thing if you want to. But yeah, you can totally.
He's scared.
Okay, yeah.
And he doesn't want to be alone.
So are you trying to drag Lyric back down to you? Or are you trying to pull yourself up to where he is? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Just getting up there and holding on to him like a cuddle buddy. Imagine Ghost, right? But on a rock side.
Okay. I'll say that, yeah, you can get up next to him. You kind of jump half the way up and, kind of grab onto him. He almost loses his balance, but he's pretty dexterous, so he was able to maintain his footing. And you are now kind of cuddling behind him, using Lyric as a shield a little bit, though you stand, 3 feet taller than him.
Ericos is going to climb the last little bit there.
Okay, how far up are you going?
I want to be the lowest person.
So 10, 15 feet?
Yeah, really, that's about it. Probably.
Okay. All right, so you guys all get into positions when two just gargantuan purple worms that look like this just come roaring up out of these holes, kind of making them slightly bigger. And yeah, I am going to need everybody to roll initiative, please. Did it not? Why did it not count the first one? That's annoying. Oh well. I will add it. Yeah. Okay, let's do descending order. No surprise, we have Lyric going first. These things are monstrous. They are gigantic.
Alright, I have two things I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm gonna cast Cause Fear at...
Okay.
I guess I can't really see the one to the north, so the one to the
Okay.
west.
Yeah, sounds good. What kind of saving throw do I need to make? Wisdom?
Oh, why'd I close it? Yes, wisdom.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. That is a 14. What is your DC?
Oh, it's 14. That wins.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So close.
And then I'm gonna try, I guess, just like clamber along the like rock side here.
Okay.
Try to space it out a little bit.
First of all, how do you cast this spell? Because I don't think the party is really familiar with you casting too many spells before. So what do you...
Yes.
How do you go about this? What components are there? Is it just like verbal? It's somatic?
It's just verbal.
Just verbal,
So,
okay.
Yeah, I think you see Lyric's face kind of distorts a little bit, and you see this like wicked grin as he shouts out something. Let's see. Does anyone speak Infernal?
I do.
Oh, I guess Ericos does. So he shouts something out in Infernal.
I do as well.
It's just like, "Begone, foul creature!" And then as the worm just shakes off the effect, his face returns to normal, kind of panicking.
All right. And that was everything?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Oz, you are up next.
Just really quick, I want to see it. Does it look like the worms know exactly where we are?
Indeed it does.
And
you can't really see any eyes.
Yeah. A 40-foot cube. Would that be able to reach both of them? I imagine I could maybe get like the edges here, but I don't know.
I think you could, yeah.
Is there space? Okay.
Yeah, I would say that you would be able to, with the space between them.
Well, I'm going to attempt. I'm going to cast slow.
Okay.
Both of them.
Gotcha. So some wisdom saving throws?
I believe so. Yes. Wisdom saving throw. That would be a 17.
First one, 14. Second one, 12.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put a little marker on for slow. They are both snails.
I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Does that have their speed?
It halves their speed. I'll just put it in chat.
Okay, -2 to AC. And dex saving throws and can't use reactions. Okay. Cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. That's going to bring us here. So it can go to there. You are kind of above it, so it's not really in your space, though it kind of looks like it is right now, Ericos. It's below you a little bit, though it stands pretty tall. This thing is... Actually, let's move it back, because it's so tall that it would be, like, in your space there. I mean, this thing is probably 40 feet long. And it comes up to there, and it is going to whip its backside around and attempt to stab you with this wicked-looking stinger that it has on its tail.
If I had a nickel.
That is only an 18 to hit. That misses, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is its turn. It can only do one attack. It's going to make another wisdom saving throw. That's a natural 1, so that's going to be a failure. And that's going to take us to Echo. I can see the dread on your face.
Oh, man. Okay, so I can't hit it from where I'm at because it's too far.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like 20 feet up. And Lyric just ran away from you.
Yeah, my cuddle buddy's gone. Scared again. Alright, so about 20 feet up.
Yeah, Ericos is like 10 feet below you. And Oz is 10 feet above you.
I'll move down to where I could summon my clone.
Okay.
15 feet. So I'm gonna try to summon my clone on the ground, and I'm gonna try to attack the worm from the ground with my clone.
Okay. So let's say that we'll move you just to there and say that you're now 15 feet up, so you can put your clone like in that space right there. And you can make all your attacks from it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it.
All right. So 2 attacks against this thing.
Yeah, 27 will hit. Shit, I got 2 books out. 13, unfortunately, will miss, even with the slow. Okay, so you did 7 points of damage.
Yep. Hit like a vegan. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, Ericos.
Ericos really wanted to try to banish one of these things, but one of the components to banishing something is something that they find distasteful, and for the love of himself, he can't figure out anything that he has on him that's going to fit that bill. So instead, he's going to cast Blessing on 2 spells we all have blessed.
So you use a holy symbol for your casting.
Correct.
Is there a cost to the something distasteful? Does it say, like, it has to be worth X amount of gold pieces or something?
No, it just has to be something distasteful.
Okay, so you use your holy symbol as a focus to cast your spells, so any components that do not have a gold piece associated with them, you don't need to technically have. You can cast it with your holy symbol, and it bypasses that, having that. So you can absolutely cast that spell.
I'm going to cast Banishment then on one of them.
Okay. Which one?
The one right in front of my face.
Yeah, that's a smart decision.
It's a Charisma saving throw.
Charisma. They are very charismatic, let me tell you.
That's one of the reasons I also looked at this spell.
No, that's really smart. Okay.
17's a DC.
This is going to be really hard for it to pass. That's a 1. Not a natural one, a 1.
I'll take it. So 1 minute's banished unless it's not on its home plane, and then it'll get banished permanently. Like if this is its home plane of existence, it'll come back in a minute.
Okay.
But if this is not its home plane of existence, then it's banished permanently because it gets sent back to its home plane.
And it gets no other saving throws, correct? It's just
correct.
There. Okay.
Yep.
Unless you drop concentration.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Nice job, dude. All right. This one is going to come up to there and is going to try to stab Ericos in the face with its tail stinger.
Fair.
That's a 30 to hit.
That might hit just a bit.
Okay. Oh, fuck it. Rolled a stupid natural 20 on the advantage, so it's got all this extra damage added on there. Let me get the right amount.
I'm within 5 feet of Ericos, right?
You are? Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use interception.
Okay, what does that do?
So I roll a d10 plus my proficiency bonus, and it reduces the damage down.
Oh, nice.
Gotta protect you somehow, you know?
Yeah,
you know,
no,
we got.
that's awesome. Okay, so roll your d10.
Oh shit, I gotta roll my d10 for banishment too, don't I?
Oh, fuck, yeah, you do. Okay, you're good. Okay, so 5 points are negated, so you take 16 points of physical damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I use the one I already used? And then I'll use my... I have to make a concentration one, too. Or do you want me to use that as my concentration and make another
You
one?
were intending to make that as your concentration, weren't you?
I absolutely was.
Okay, so we're going to stick with that then, because that's what you were
Perfect.
intending. Sorry, dude.
Oh, that's the way it should go.
Okay, so you succeed on this one, so you're only going to take 14 points of poison damage.
Okay, I am going to... For my concentration one,
Yeah.
I really can't afford to have that fail, and I don't even know what I need to make it work, so I'm going to hope I get really lucky, and I'm going to add a couple of things to it.
Okay.
I'm going to do Dark One's Own Luck, which is a D6, correct?
Dark One's Own Luck is actually now a D8. You can all upgrade that to a D8. That upgraded when you guys got your last level up.
Okay, so I gets me to 13. I'm assuming that still fails.
13, you took... Yes, that still fails.
Okay, I'm going to do my Symbiosis.
Okay, go for it. Okay, you succeed.
Got nothing left, boys. Not re-rolling shit. All right. My work here's done. See you guys in 2 weeks.
It is still banished. Yeah, you have a feeling that the venom on this thing is particularly potent, and you would not want to take a full dose of it. You think that you were able to kind of like pull its stinger out of you before it had time to inject all the venom, but even then, you feel some of it kind of seeping through you, and it hurts.
Roger that.
Lyric, you are up.
Okay. Enough fooling around. I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Give myself advantage, and
Yeah.
then as I kind of adjust my positioning, so I'm leaning against, like, my back against the rock face.
Okay.
Fire at the worm with sharpshooter.
Okay, go for it. 23 will hit. 13 will not. 19 piercing. Okay. Anything else? The
No,
hits
I'm
that
gonna-
the hits that you guys have given this thing so far, by the way, it seems to have barely registered. Like, it barely has nicks on it. It's got some older scars that you can see, but the wounds that you guys have made are minuscule compared to the old scars. Anything else?
I'm gonna stay put for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That'll take us to Oz.
I guess first off, when Ericos makes the other one disappear, do I feel anything different with my concentration? Does it feel like I only have one of the worms affected now that the other's on a different plane of existence?
That is an interesting question. No, I would say that it would still be slowed wherever it is.
Okay.
Because the magic was on it. It's not like a radius around you, so.
Right. Yeah, okay. I will look around everyone. Do we just want to make a break for this? And while I ask that question, I'll throw out a firebolt just to have something go out.
Okay. $13 is going to miss.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next is the purple worm's turn, but it is banished, so we go right to Echo.
All right, Echo heard Oz, but nobody moved first, and he's not going to be the first one to move. So he's gonna move his clone, and he's gonna have it just try to attack this thing to get
Okay.
its attention.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Hit. Hit. So that is 22 points of damage.
Does this thing even bleed?
Yes, it does. Okay, so another 4. Cool.
And you see Echo is kind of like, before you jump into double dutch, when you're like waiting to go, he's just like looking around to see if anybody's gonna move, and that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. It looks like it's taken a little bit of damage from you guys now. Like, you notice it now. It definitely looks killable, but it's, a large creature and definitely intense. Ericos.
Ericos feels like if he turns to run, he's gonna get eaten. Like, he's gonna just get hammered.
Okay.
So he also is gonna wait, because he doesn't feel like being that vulnerable right now.
Okay.
So he's going to bonk it with his sensor.
Okay. And since it's so tall, it is within your reach, so... A 12, however, is going to miss.
Correct. And then I'm going to cast...
Do you have your new strength score in there?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's all set. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as well.
Okay, so go ahead and make that attack as well. Where are you throwing it out here?
Just beside the Echo.
Okay. So let me throw it there, and then let me give you permission real quick. Okay, you should be able to move it now.
And that's my shitty turn.
Oh, shit, yeah, the 13 misses too. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do next, and then I got confused, so it makes sense.
Shit. This thing is not very smart. I'm going to roll an intelligence saving throw to see if it switches targets to your Echo. DC 10. No, it fails. Horribly. I had a feeling it would. It is going after the Echo. It is going to try and bite and swallow the Echo. 24 to hit.
The Echo's gone.
Alright, the Echo is gone, taking a lot of damage. Alright, that's going to take us to Lyric.
Okay, so now I'm thinking, if we want to make a break for it, Ericos needs an opening to get away. So I am going to attempt, still holding the Jesus Christ, why am I still holding the Dryad's Call? I'm going to shift my aim to the south and attempt to summon a Grasping Vine right by the hole south of us. So it's going to lash out towards the worm and try to pull the worm. It has to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity. It's real good at those, too. That's a 5.
Great. So the worm will get pulled by the vine down here 20 feet in that direction.
I didn't measure, but I think it was there. 20 feet. Oh, a little less farther than I thought, but 20 feet
That is
there.
exactly what we needed. Excellent. And then that was a bonus action, so I'm still going to take my shots
Okay.
Normal this time.
Gotcha. 21 hits. 22 hits.
Excellent.
20 damage. Okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
2 more arrows pierce through its hard carapace.
Let's see if I would it, because I think I'm 20 feet upright.
Yep.
if I just like hop off the cliff face, would that use any movement?
Well, because it's not really like a cliff face, it's been gradual, so
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't really be
Yeah.
able to like hop off of it like that.
Okay, so it would just be difficult terrain getting
Yeah.
back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say if you wanted to, I would allow you to make an acrobatics check to try and like slide down it quicker. But if you fail, you might, fall the rest of the way and take a little bit of falling damage. It's not gonna be anything huge, but
Sure. I guess I'll just look at the others then. I think we can keep it stalled here for a little while, or do we want to see this through?
you guys can respond briefly.
I have a plan, but we'll need to move. Of course, according everything goes according to plan, but I have a plan.
Echo screaming.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just climb down the cliff face. I'm not gonna
Okay.
try to do anything fancy. I'll just make my way down to get ready to run if we decide to do that.
Okay, so you are down off the cliff face then, because you were 20 feet up, so you can climb the 20 feet down.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Oz.
Okay, so let me pull up my stuff here. I am going to use 2 sorcery points to attempt to cast Tasha's Mind Whip,
Okay.
or not.
Oh, shit.
What was this plan you speak of?
Well, I guess it still is kind of there. So that was just that was just a nice little addition to it. As my action, though, I'm going to pull out the deck of illusions,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull a card.
All right.
I'm going to throw it towards the worm, and the cards that I've pulled are the bandits, the fire giants, and the assassin. So out of 31 cards, I have 28 left.
Okay, so you can pull 3 cards at once?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I assume
I
as
just
pull
wasn't
one,
sure. Let me look up
Those
the
are
deck
the
of
3
illusions
cards that
real
I've
quick.
pulled in the past, so I assume they're gone.
Oh, okay. Those are the 3 you've pulled in the past. Okay, so yeah, roll your roll a d28, and I'll pull up the deck real quick. I thought you were saying that you pulled 3 cards right now. I was like,
No. It'd be
okay.
nice if we still had fire giants, but
And deck of illusions. Let's see here. 28.
You get 2 sea cucumbers.
yeah, doesn't even notice them.
And sorry, what were the 3 you pulled already?
Bandits, fire giants, and assassin.
Oh, okay. All right, a singular ogre pops up. Let me. Yeah, that's not bad. Let me get that up really, really quick for you guys. I just have to upload it real quick.
And the ogre will be making as much noise as possible.
And where is it? Oh, here, I'll give you control of it.
Honestly, right there is fine.
Okay. You do have control of it now, though, so.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then Oz is going to move down the other side of the hill towards the obsidian dome.
So something that looks like that just appears as Oz kind of whips this card down their gambit style. And then, yeah, move. How much are you moving? Sorry.
I mean, I'm third in my 20 feet up or 25 feet. I'm 25 feet
You were
up.
25 feet up, yeah.
So I have 30 feet of movement.
So you can get down so that you're 10 feet above the 10 feet from the bottom, essentially.
Okay, that's fine.
So that will just put you one square down to denote that you're closer. All right.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Skipping the banished purple worm, we are now at Echo's turn.
Echo's gonna get down to the ground with Oz.
Okay. So,
And
are you using aggressive so you can get all the way down, or
he'll
you
get
already
down-
could because you were closer.
Yeah, I was 5 feet lower than Ericos.
5 feet higher, right?
No, I think was it higher or lower?
You were higher.
You were higher
Lower
because
than I was.
yeah, you Ericos was at 10, you were at 15, and then Oz was at Lyric was at 20, and Oz was at 25. So it would take you, 30 feet of movement to get down to the ground, essentially.
All right, so I'll take all my movement. I'll get down to the ground next to Oz. I will see what he's doing with this illusion, and I'm going to summon a clone by its feet and use the clone to attack the worm to make it look like maybe the big guy's attacking him.
Okay. This is interesting. Because now they're kind of in each other's space. But this thing isn't very smart. Yeah, make your attacks. It can totally be in that space. It just is going to be like swinging through this ogre. 16 is going to miss. 30 will hit, though. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, cool. Ericos.
Okay, Ericos is going to climb down, and he'll have enough movement left to just move one square, I think.
You were 10 feet up, so it takes you 20 to get down, so you have 10 feet left.
I just want to move the one square over.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'll throw my spiritual hammer into the mix too and attack with that.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 24 will hit. So 8 damage.
And
Cool.
that'll be Ericos' turn.
Okay. Purple Worm's turn. Time for another intelligence saving throw.
Oh, Ericos is also want to
Yeah.
yell out that that other worm might be coming back in a minute. I don't know.
And the DC for the deck of illusions is 15 to see if it's real or not.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, this thing is going to clamp down on... Since they're in each other's space, it's actually going to get an attack on both of them. So I'm going to make 2 attacks to see if it hits both of them. Let's see here. We've got a 22 against Echo.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 21 against the Ogre.
I'm
So
assuming that hits. It's an ogre.
yeah, I've got it pulled up. Its armor class is 11. It doesn't does it disappear? Does it have HP? How does I don't do you have it up? Here, I've got the thing.
I'm looking at it. It doesn't. Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it to be an illusion because objects pass through it.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about health or.
Oh yeah,
anything
it
like
lasts until the card is moved or the illusion is dispelled. So yeah, it's still there. Okay, cool. But that no, that is not its full turn. It just used its bite. It is seeing that this thing is not real because it chomped through it. It is going to whip its tail around and it is going to try to poke Echo. Actually, it's got... Oz is not in range because Oz is 5 feet up. Lyric is on the ground. And technically Ericos is in range too. So I'm going to roll a d3 to see who it attacks. Lyric is the lucky winner. So Tail Stinger. 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Constitution saving throw, please. Very good time to roll that. 22 piercing and 17 poison. But that is... yeah, it's got you guys in range, so it's going to stay right there. So, yeah. Oh, hey, what's the deal with this this vine? Is it like grappled there still, or did it just get pulled?
No, it just got pulled.
Okay.
And that second Constitution save is my concentration check for that, which I think I passed.
Yeah, you pass.
Okay.
I think. Let me add up the damage real quick. It was 22 and 17, so that's 39. Yeah, the DC would have been like 19, so you're good. All right, and that is going to bring us to Lyric.
Okay, we'll go ahead and grasping vine again to try to pull it back that last like 10 feet towards the vine.
Okay, and that's Dex.
Yes.
That's a 14.
So it's 15 on my bow, so that fails again.
Gotcha. Okay. This thing does not appear to be overly dexterous.
Perfect. Yeah, so it gets pulled the rest of the way to the vine, and yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot at it again. Let's just try that. That feels better than dashing.
Yeah, double 30s. That'll hit. 21.
Yeah, I would really hope so.
It looks wounded now.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving away. So I still want... Well, actually, let me double check. Yeah, that'll still hold. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start just like going around the rock behind us, but still keep it in my sights.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go to there. Start trying to break away, but...
Okay. Cool.
That'll be it.
Oz, you are up.
Alright, I am going to hop down the rest of the way.
Okay. So you've got 20 feet. Yeah, you've got 20 feet of movement left then.
Oh, be right there. That works. I am going to, since he attacked that card, I'm going to draw another.
Okay.
So it's at a 27. I'm going to throw it at my feet, and I believe...
Thank God I don't have to count like 28 again. All right. A succubus appears.
That works, and I will dispel the ogre, since...
Gotcha.
I don't think multiple cards can be played at once, but...
I do not know. I did not read the full card.
It didn't say anything about it, but...
Give me just 1 second, and I will get this pulled up.
That's fine. And then again, I will spend another 2 sorcery points to attempt to cast Tasha's Mind Whip as a bonus action.
Okay.
There we go.
Did it work?
Yes, it's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, perfect. What's the DC?
17.
It fails.
Okay.
Well, no. Is a natural 20 an automatic success on a saving throw? Is this edition set up that way? I don't even remember. Does anybody know?
That's up to the DM. Because a natural one always isn't automatic failure.
Yeah. I would probably let you guys succeed on a natural 20 if you rolled one. So it's a long shot. It's probably going to fail, but I am going to roll. It fails. Oh, it got a natural 20 on the second roll, the one it does for the Twitch view. No, it gets an 11, though.
So 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay, cool.
And
it can, like, only do one thing?
you can only do one thing, and it can't take any reactions. So I'm going to move my 20 feet away from it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Echo.
All right, summon the clone next to the succubus.
Okay.
I'll make 2 attacks at it.
24 hits. 16 misses.
And he's going to start running.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty.
And my clone disappears because I'm 30 feet away from it.
Okay, cool. Ericos.
Alright, let's do bonus action first. And we'll smack it with the hammer.
Alrighty, let's see it. Yeah! Double natural 20s will hit. 19 points of force damage. Nice.
And then I will do Sacred Flame.
Okay, that's a dex saving throw, correct?
Yep.
9. So another 12.
And then moving with Echo.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Seeing that things are fleeing, food is fleeing, its natural instincts take over, and it is going to move up to there. It just kind of starts gliding across the ground and moves up to there. But that is its turn because it can only move, action, or bonus action, right? Okay.
Yep.
So Lyric, you're up.
Okay, it looks like it's still 30 feet from the vine, so go ahead and make another dex save for it.
Okay, cool. Uh, 16.
Okay, that saves. Yeah, so I see my party members coming around the corner, and then the worm chasing right after them, so I'm just gonna keep shooting.
This thing looks fairly fast. Like, it moved pretty quickly. For as non-dexterous as it seems, it looks like it's fairly fast, just because of how big it is.
Yeah. Alright, let's fire some arrows.
Both miss. Both just ricochet
not
off
great.
of its hide. Off its thick scales. You got anything else?
Not great. No, that's bonus action, so I'm just gonna keep moving, I think, because I can get some distance, so I'm gonna keep running.
Go for it. I'll let you do that, and Oz, you're up.
Well, I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip again.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another 2 sorcery points to bonus action cast it.
Okay, so that's a 0.
So 3d6 if
So 13.
I'm upcasting it because I'm out of spell slot, so I'll do an extra 6.
Gotcha. So another
18
5.
total.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to use my
This thing
action.
looks extremely wounded now.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay. Because it can't take reactions, right?
Yep. There. I think I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yep.
I don't
And
see any
that's
reason why
my
not.
turn.
All right. Banished Worm. How many turns do we have left on Banish there, Ericos?
This will be turn 5.
Okay, so halfway there.
Yeah.
Echo.
All right,
This thing
seeing how
is
fast,
right up in your grill now.
and it moves fast, right?
Yeah, it moved fast.
And Echo's gonna take a look at Oz's little chicken legs and kind of shake his head, because he's not gonna get away. I'm gonna summon a clone on the other side of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation, and I'm gonna make 3 attacks against it.
All right, go for it. $20 hits. 13 misses. 25 will hit. So 26 points of damage. Puts it at... Okay.
Oh, and then 2 hits. That's a D6.
Yep. 1. Okie dokie.
And Echo's going to run and put himself in front of Oz, and that's his turn.
Okay. Ericos.
Ericos is going to cast Thunderwave at 4th level. Let me see if it goes off first.
Okay.
He's also going to use Channel Divinity to maximize the damage, which will be 40.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
Does it say anything about this spell being loud? I mean, it's a thunder wave, right?
Oh yeah, it's loud. I can be heard up to 300 yards away. Yep.
Oh,
Or
okay.
300 feet away. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
I just want it to fucking blow up.
Okay.
Like just fucking blow up.
Yeah, you send out this this wave of thunder, and this creature just like implodes from inside. Big chunks of it just kind of go flying all over the place, like large chunks of it, as this thunder wave just rips it apart. That was a very good turn to kill it, because it was about to get 2 attacks. Or no, it only... Yeah, its action is 2 attacks, so it would have
Probably
gotten
not
2.
the wisest way to kill it. But Ericos was getting really panicky about where Oz had put himself. He had a plan to kind of get away too, but
Yeah.
Oz kind of put himself right there, so he's like, fuck, I gotta do something. So
Okay, we are going to stay in initiative just because reasons of what just happened.
well, Ericos is gonna move then.
Okay.
He'll go to there. And
Okay.
That'll be his turn. And he'll be screaming, run!
And I would say from where you guys are now, sorry, I should have revealed this earlier. You can see over there, and you can see kind of up through there. And maybe just like that little bit there. Actually this whole bit too. Okay. Oh, sorry, Lyric. Did you want Lyric? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, that's my cue. I'm gonna fucking run.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to get because I move faster than everyone, so I'm only gonna move 60 feet. to try to stay relatively close
Okay.
instead of my full 80.
Yeah.
Dash action and run.
Okay, cool. Which way are you going? Okay,
Still going northwest, yeah.
gotcha. All right, sixth turn on the purple worm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and sorry, I'll bonus action second wind.
Okay, cool. Echo.
My turn.
Oh,
Oz goes.
sorry. Yeah, I missed you. Sorry. It's because I'd already moved off of Lyric before I did his turn. My bad.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I cast haste on myself.
So slow drops.
Yep. So I can move 30 feet, so then I can move 60.
Yep, 60 this turn, and then if you dash on other turns.
I can get to right about there or so.
Okay. So yeah, Oz just comes like the Roadrunner, his legs just moving at double speed, just furiously pumping, and yeah, he sprints right past you, Lyric, or right up to you. And you're kind of like, whoa, that was fast. Ericos, you're up.
All right.
Nope. Echoes up.
Echo
Yeah.
goes.
God dang it.
I would just use my action to dash, try to get up to Lyric and Oz, and
Okay.
then I'll send the clone out in front of my.
Okay, cool. I'll get it right one of these times. I'll quit moving the thing.
And then a clone will be 15 feet out in front of us. So
Okay, cool. All right.
Ericos is also going to dash,
Now we have Ericos.
and he gets to there.
Okay.
And then I might pee a little bit, but you guys don't need to know that.
Let me roll something really quickly. Okay, so it is... What the... Why? Oh my god, this thing is gonna piss me off. It won't let me go to the stupid GM info overlay that I put the other frickin' purple worm on. Like, it won't go there.
A banish was too powerful, man. It's just got to stay there.
Apparently. That is really
banished
weird.
from roll 20.
Yep.
Whoa. What just happened?
That was also a banish.
Okay, thank God. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, now maybe it'll let me go there? Yeah, now it'll let me go. That was so weird. Alright. Right after Ericos, finishes running, another purple worm bursts out of the ground right there. But that is its full turn. So that will take us to Lyric. And then let me... Oh, I need to go back here. Sorry, that thunder thing is just so freaking loud. That's gonna draw these things like wildfire.
Sometimes learning is really painful.
Yeah, I think Lyric's thought right now is if we stop to fight, they're just gonna swarm us. So I'm gonna shout out, keep running, and I'm gonna keep booking it, try to get past this.
Okay.
Um, so 80 feet all the way to the corner up there.
Okay, let me reveal the rest of the map real quick. Oh, dang it. Okay. I think that's the whole thing.
That's my movement in action, so that's it for me.
Okay. Let me measure one thing real quick. Okay. Then we have Oz. Sorry, we have Speedy Gonzalez. What you doing, Oz?
Okay. I am going to... So if... Just as a quick question for myself,
Yeah.
if I were to cast haste on somebody else, even though my range on haste is 30 feet, even if I, once it's cast and I can go as far away as I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It would be just like the slow spell staying on that purple worm as it moved to the other dimension. It doesn't matter. Once the magic is on them, it's on them for the duration or until you lose concentration.
I'm going to cast haste on Ericos. Well, I'm going to see if I can.
Oh. Oh no. So that drops it off of you then. Or,
Yep.
well, the spell... That's awkward. That's really awkward. I'll say that you can keep your haste. Because the spell... The spell failed before you ever casted it. The magics were wasted. I think that's enough of a penalty on that. So I'm not going to take the concentration away from you two. Because that would be really shitty.
Yeah. Waste a spell slot and then stand still for a turn.
Yeah, yeah, that would just suck too hard.
Let's see how far I can move.
So basically, once you guys get off the map, we're just going to put you back at the corner over here. And then you can go through it again if we have to.
And then...
What did you do with your spiritual weapon, Ericos? Did you just dismiss it since it'll fall behind, or...
Could I have kept it with me without using my bonus action to direct it to attack?
Yeah, I think the movement and the attack on it are separate.
Yeah, then I'll just have it keep following me.
Okay, well,
I'll
so
grab
it's
it.
it's been 2 rounds, so it would only make it 40 feet, so it's going to be there.
Yeah, it's going to end up being out of my range, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
I'll look it up to be sure, but I think it'll be just gone.
And then I'm going to move 20 feet off the map.
Okay, so... You can put yourself, like, right there.
Down at the bottom?
Yeah, right there. I'm pinging the square, if you look at the bottom right corner. Okay, cool. All right.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Echo.
All right, Echo is going to bonus action aggressive. He's going to run towards the worm, get close, realize how big it is, and then use his movement speed and action to dash to Lyric. So
Okay.
it'll look kind of like this.
Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah. So 90 total, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I was trying to move. Pressing the wrong button. Here we go. 30, 90. That's it.
Okay. Ericos, you are actually before. Well, what's your dex score, Ericos?
1 sec. 10.
Okay, you go before the worm.
Then I'm going to try to catch up to those guys, which I won't do, but I'll run.
Okay. Oh, and we'll get rid of the echo because it's out of your range. Did you do another one, or does that take a bonus action?
Bonus action aggressive. I can't do it this turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the spiritual weapon is gone as well because it's out of my range now.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. It is now the purple worm's turn. It is going to move up to there. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it's just going to move to there. You being the closest thing that it sees, and it is going to try to tail stinger you. That is a natural 1.
Woohoo!
It is now going to try to swallow you.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. That's going to fail. You are swallowed whole by this worm, and you take 23 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you are considered blinded and restrained, and you have total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the worm. And then at the start of each of the worm's turns, you are going to take some acid damage, as there is acid just on the inside of its, kind of like coating its insides, that you are now being pushed and digested down.
Right.
So yeah, that's going to take us back to Lyric.
Echo's no longer on the turn order. He's disappeared, at least on my screen.
Oh, where did he go? That's weird. Let's add a turn for him. You were at... What was yours?
He was at 8.
8? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like 8, it's something low, but
I think 8 was right, yeah. Okay, Lyric, you're up.
I really hate to do this, but I just thought about the concentration on banishment.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Good call.
Well, there's a big tasty worm for it to eat when it comes back, so...
Oh, fuck. You fail by 1.
That actually simplifies my solutions or my options for next round. So actually, that's whatever it is.
That's okay. It doesn't know where we are, right?
It doesn't. It does not know where you are.
So I get glancing over my shoulder, I just see Ericos get fucking swallowed. I'm gonna just stop dead in my tracks. And let's do a fighting spirit as a bonus action, and then I'm just gonna try to rain death on this thing with sharpshooter at advantage.
Okay. Oh my god. $17's gonna miss by 1.
Okay, action surge. Fucking hell, we're gonna keep going with sharpshooter. We're gonna try it.
Go for it. You got this. Yeah, that'll fucking hit. 18 will hit too.
Alright,
All
38 damage.
38.
That's not terrible.
Nice. 38 will bring it to. Okay. Shouldn't there be crit damage too? So roll another D8, or did it already roll it? Or it's a D6. It's a D6. Never mind.
That didn't roll.
Is that +2 the? Is that +2 the extra
yes,
D6?
Yes,
okay.
the +2 is the crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we got it on there.
Yeah, good looking out.
Because it doesn't
And
add
then I am
any. It doesn't add anything to sharpshooter since it's not rolled, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the downside. Is it doesn't help on crits. And let's see. So there's nothing keeping that worm there. So I am going to keep running, though. I'll take my 40 feet
Okay.
to continue moving.
So we might have to put you on the other side as well.
I'll just go up to the edge of the map there to keep things.
You sure you
Simple
can
for now.
make your full movement? We would just start counting from the bottom side.
Okay.
What
see,
was that? 25 feet?
I cannot tell at all.
Because you
It's right
were.
there. 5, 10, 15.
I think you were
that's
right. I think you were right there. So 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20. Yeah, I think it's 25 to where you were. So you've got 15 more feet. So you can get to. You could get to like there. Sorry if you see me pinging.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I'll move
Okay.
it.
Alrighty. Alright, that's gonna take us to Oz.
Alright, I'm going to move. I'm going to move to about.
And
right-
you would probably be about 60 feet away from it, Oz.
Yeah, I'm going to move another. I'm going to move another 40 feet to the left.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to upcast Vitriolic Sphere.
Okay.
And I'm also going to spend a sorcery point to transmute it to fire.
Okay.
So it has to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 17. I'm going to aim for its head,
That's an 8?
just the space at its head.
Okay, cool. So 25 damage?
Yeah, 25 points of fire damage, and then it'll take half that, or it'll take an extra amount
On the next-
at the start of its turn, I believe.
Okay, cool. So 25. Sorry, let me do some math quick. Okay. It's looking, you can see a little bit of wear on it now
Okay.
after that explosion on its face. But that'll take us to Echo. You just saw your friend get devoured by it.
Yeah. Echo's panicking, and then a sense of calm comes over him as he thinks about all the times Arakos has been there for him. And this is probably one of the calmest you've ever seen Echo. He's gonna walk up to the worm and attack it.
Okay. Yeah, confidently. Echo just summons the courage to walk right up to this worm and just go toe-to-toe with it, trying to help his friend.
Bonus action, I'm gonna summon a clone.
Okay. Unleash Incarnation, I'm assuming.
Oh, you betcha.
Alright, let's see those attacks.
3 attacks against it. And he's just gonna start yelling, "Spit him out!"
Oh, holy shit, yeah. That's a good start.
And, so, a little eye will open up on Echo's forehead, but no one will see this. and I'm gonna divine smite it as
All right. Yeah, do it.
So double damage, right? So 48 because of the crit.
Yep. So in the future, just let me know beforehand if you intend on smiting on that, because I handle it just a tiny bit differently. It doesn't waste the spell slot or anything. I just need to know up front, because I really don't like the, oh, I just crit, so I'm going to pump this extra crit into it. So just for the future, just let me know beforehand if you intend on smiting.
Okay, because the way
You can totally use it right now, but...
All right, because
Yeah.
I didn't know, because it says on a hit.
Yeah, no,
I did like a smite.
Yeah, you're totally good. So how many extra d8s is that?
That's going to be 48.
Nice. Roll it. 16. Okay, so that's 23 plus 16. 39 points of damage as you just lay into this thing.
All right, second
Holy shit,
attack.
Yeah. It looks wounded after that. Oh my god. That's crazy. You are the king of chain crits. You do this so often.
Trying to get my buddy out, man. I'm panicking.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Third attack.
Do you have another smite or no?
I was, but I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
If it's just because it's a crit, you know.
Yeah.
But if I hit this time, I will smite it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it hits. Okay, so 17. That's 128. Nice. So another 27. Holy crap. Yeah, you just... Oops, that's the wrong number. Okay, you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm an action surge and hit him 2 more times.
Okay, I had a feeling. Go for it. Let's see some more crits. Holy shit, close. Yeah, that hits. That also hits. Wow. So that's 5 hits in a turn. So what is that, like a D12?
I'm looking right now. I think so.
I think it's a D12. So that's another 31 plus your D12. Oh.
Just 2.
Yeah, it all goes the same place. You just did like 120 points of damage to this thing, I think.
And Echo's gonna just be standing there staring at it, still yelling, "Spit him out!"
Let me read, because there is something about spitting it out, but I don't think that this is going to help. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not spit your friend out, but it is looking pretty wounded at this point. You just did a shitload of damage to it. Okay. That is going to bring us to this purple worm, who has no idea where you guys are. Yeah. This is going to be a long shot, but it's going to roll to see if it can determine where you guys went. Yeah, it sees this succubus here and goes after it.
Sorry. Succubus wouldn't be there.
Oh, succubus is gone? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you just left it out just because.
Oh. I don't have control over it, so.
Gotcha. Well, then it is going to move in a random direction, so I'll roll a d8 for it. 1 is straight up and then moving around clockwise. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is straight down. It just heads straight down, which is actually like way away from you guys. It's not close to you guys, so.
Yep.
I know it looks a little funky on the map right now, but I did not have 2 maps made for this encounter because this is not how I expected it to go, so.
I didn't expect all the worms within a mile to be converging on us.
Only
Yeah,
300 feet, luckily.
Ericos is paying the price for that.
Yeah, luckily it was only 300 feet, because otherwise this could have been real bad. Ericos, you are up.
Okay, so here's what's running through Ericos' brain as he's inside this thing. So he really wants to blow himself out of here, but all of his big shit is thunder damage. Literally, all of his big stuff is thunder damage.
Yeah.
So that's out.
The inside, you think the inside of this thing might contain some of the noise?
Yeah, he's not going to test it.
Okay.
He's freaked out by what he did. He knows he made a horrible error, and he's not doing it again.
Okay.
He also is thinking about banishing it, but he's not sure if he won't get carried along, so he's not going to do that either. Because that was his first thought. And he thought he might banish himself since he's a passenger. So he's just going to fucking heal himself because he's out of ideas and he's got to do something.
Okay. Well, I
Give me a second,
appreciate
I'll
the whole
cast it.
train of thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really quick train of thought based on where he's at. Oh, and also the acid, it's really starting to burn. So
Yeah, it
he
is.
figures he better fucking do something.
Yeah, it really is starting to burn. Oh my god, dude.
I know. Just don't even. Just don't even. And God, that sucks balls. How do we my turn?
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and burn.
At the start of its turn, you are going to take 15 acid damage as this acid is just eating its way into your skin.
I just healed for that. God damn it.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to here, let's do that kind of moved you under it, but whatever. Is there a way to back? There we go. So it has no idea which is the real Echo and which is the fake one, so it's going to tail stinger one and bite at the other one. And the tail stinger is going to go first, so I'm going to roll a d4 to see which one of you gets the tail stinger and which one of you gets the swallow. So a 1 or a 2 is Echo, a 3 or a 4 is the clone. Okay, so the clone is getting the tail stinger, and Echo is getting bitten. So tail stinger is a natural 20. Tail stinger, or Echo takes a lot of fucking damage. That's all you need to know. Over 100. If it didn't make a con save. And then the bite is coming in at Echo. 31 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you are... oh, well, make a dexterity saving throw. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, you are able to just barely manage to kind of wiggle out of the way, and you do not get swallowed. You do, however, take 21 points of piercing damage as this thing's teeth just kind of rake your side through your armor. But you do not get swallowed. That's going to take us to Lyric.
At the end of its turn, it takes 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage, cool. Yeah, this thing is looking severely wounded at this point.
We're just gonna keep peppering it with arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, just normal shots now. Do whatever I can.
There. Sorry, I'm gonna do one thing real quick. Because I just need to measure something. You guys were about there when the other one died, right? I think so.
The first one we killed,
Yeah, the first one.
I think it was down there.
Yeah, it was right there where they're marked.
Was it down there? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you. So that's... okay, and then... okay. Alright, yeah, sorry, Lyric, go ahead. You did some attacks. The 15 misses, the 20 hits, 12 piercing. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else? Oh, and then let's move this
Let's
guy
see
back
what
down
I'm
here.
about. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, because I can't dash this turn. So yeah, I'll just keep moving away.
Okay. That's funny. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Oz.
All right, vitriolic sphere again. Gonna spend another point. I'm gonna make it fire again.
Okay. Yeah, it goes off, baby.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's really good at these. 12.
Nope. 22 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Okay. It's going to take us to Echo.
I was gonna summon a clone,
Okay.
and it's looking rough, right?
It was before... Yeah, it's looking rough. Yeah, sorry, you didn't get swallowed, so yeah, you can see it. It's looking rough. It's looking really rough.
Echo wants to make sure he gets Aracos out, so he's gonna use Unleash Incarnation.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Well,
Three
why don't
attacks.
you do your first two, and then see if you want to use your Unleash Incarnation? Or do you have
Okay.
do you have to decide, like, when you make the... What does it say on the actual wording of it?
Whenever you take the attack action,
Okay, so you would have to decide when you take the attack action. Okay. So yeah.
so I'll use it.
Okay. $25 hits. 22 hits. It is still up. 16
I'm gonna
misses.
use the Dark One's own
Okay.
gift.
Yeah, Dark One's own luck. Rank 2 now. Roll your d8. That will turn it into a hit. How do you want to do this? It had 6 HP left.
He's going to jump up, put the axe like towards where the throat is, and slice all the way down to see if Aracos will fall out of its gullet.
Okay, yeah, you slice it probably like a good 25 feet. Like, you just take like a running head start and you just drag your axe along this thing. Like, you hook it in the mouth and then just rip your axe right through it. I mean, Torque the Fleshbiter was made for this kind of thing, and it just goes tearing through the flesh of this gargantuan creature. And Ericos, all of a sudden you see light, and you are falling from about 10 feet off the ground to the ground. You don't take any damage, but it kind of knocks the wind out of you. And you are suddenly kind of like at Echo's feet, and he's looking down at you.
Get up and run.
Eric gets up and runs and spits some acid out of his mouth, but he really can't talk right now, I don't think.
Okay.
So he'll get up and stumble along.
Ericos, with your perception, while you were inside of this thing, you noticed that there were some shiny things inside of there. One of them looked suspiciously like a diamond.
Oh, I'd grab that if I could. I need those.
You can on your turn,
Sounds good.
because there's going to be some things that fell out with you, so with
Okay.
your passive perception, you'd be able to see.
Okay.
But that's going to take us to the other worm that's kind of off the screen. It's just going to make another random roll to see what direction it goes in, because it's not finding anything. 2. Okay, so it's going to go to there. Things are going to get really weird here with the map in a second, but... Okay, cool. Alright, Ericos, it is your turn.
Alright, Ericos will just pick up any shiny things he can during his action.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he's going to run.
So you grab up a diamond and a chunk of platinum.
Like just a big old hunk of platinum.
Yeah. Probably weighs about 2 pounds.
Okay. And then he will run.
It's a fairly
30
big
feet.
hunk of platinum. 2 pounds is worth about 100 coins. So.
And that'll be his turn.
Oh, it's supposed to be at 6. All right. Echo, did you move on your turn?
He did not, but he wasn't planning to move. He wanted to stay by Arikos' side.
Okay, cool. All right, that one is no longer. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this other one because it is so far away from you guys now. It is not going to find you. It would have to get extremely lucky to find you. So I'm just going to... I'll roll for it every turn just to see if it would move in your guys' direction. But for now, it's out of play. However... probably right about at the edge of that 300 feet, another purple worm bursts up out of the surface. Oz and Lyric, you can just hear a similar noise as you've heard before, probably 60 feet away from you, 80 feet away from you, kind of around the rock formation that you guys are hiding behind. You don't see anything because you are hidden for the moment, but... let me see. Would it have an angle at you guys? No, not really, because 100 feet there, and then 20 feet there. Yeah. No, it does not. You can see it, just barely kind of around this rock formation. You see another one burst up, Ericos and Echo. But, Lyric, it is your turn.
Okay. Hearing that, I'm gonna look at Oz and just go, okay, I'm gonna try to hide where we are.
Okay. Okay. Anything else, Lyric?
Nope. That's it.
You do have the Dark One's own luck if you want to use it.
Oh, that's true. Actually, is there anything?
Or I don't know if you have something else.
No, that would be the only thing. Yeah, let's try. This is a good time to use it.
Okay. So it's a D8 now. Yeah, that helps a lot. 16.
Yeah, 16
yeah.
total.
I'm going to write that down. Okay. Oz.
Oh, my stealth sucks. I am going to, because I know I can do something with darkness. I believe I can cast darkness once a day.
Yeah, I think you can.
Trying to find it.
Then you could cast it, and if you use 2 sorcery points, you can see through it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I did it on Tuesday to save Swizz.
Yeah, I was good. I'm pretty sure it was to save other people. I was just gonna fucking fly out of there. They never would have found me.
I am going to attempt to cast darkness.
Okay.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to make it a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, it goes off.
And I'm going to center it right in between Lyric and I, and as the darkness is going up, I'm going to be ushering Ericos and Echo to hurry over.
And it's a 20-foot radius? 15-foot radius, okay.
15. And then I'm going to...
Okay, so it's about that big. Oops.
Yeah, I'm going to hide. Use the hide action.
Okay, I'll give you advantage because you're in complete darkness.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's about right. Then I'll
Yeah.
use my Dark One's luck. But no.
Okay. Oof.
No.
All right. Oh, that's fine.
That's my turn.
Okay. Echo. So, Echo and Ericos, you see this thing, and you know that you are in the direction that it heard the noise come from. You are aware of that. Just so you both know.
All right, Echo is going to run over to where he saw Oz and Lyric,
Okay.
and passing by Eric Cross, he's just gonna put his hand on his shoulder, nod to him, and keep moving by.
Okay. Are you doing lay on hands or something, or no?
Nope, just like it's all right now. You're
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
A motivation tap.
Gotcha, okay. Like, hey there, buddy, I'm here with you.
Yeah, that's it. Like the
Okay.
heavy guys are in the back still. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Is that as far as you make it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 60.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have... You could see it at first, so you could have used aggressive at first to move the first 30 and then kind of go... You would have had to, like, go up, and then you could have gone over and probably gotten, you know, to maybe, like, there. Like, maybe, like, 15 feet away from the darkness, probably. If you want to do that.
Would I be moving towards it?
At first you would, but then you could, you know, you would kind of be, like, moving like that, and then the rest of the movement would be more like that.
Okay, so then I'll go ahead and do that just so I could get closer to the group.
Okay, cool. So you can move... Here, I'll just move you. That'll be easier. So you
And
can
I'll
get to
I'll
about
get rid
there.
of my clone to make your life easier.
Okay. No worries. All right,
That's
Ericos.
Yeah, that's a good question.
So it's about 20 feet to get... Or, sorry, it would be 25 feet to get off the map to right there.
Okay.
Which you would still be in its line of sight if you were in that position.
Yeah, I'm assuming if I run, I'm gonna be loud. Like if I dash, I'm gonna be loud.
Yeah, because you're
Okay,
gonna.
so-
I mean, all your armor is gonna. You can't stealth and dash.
If I take a more oblique angle, of like straight west.
Mhm.
But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do this. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put it here. It's got a 20-foot radius, so I want it to just barely overlap the rock formation.
Okay. Sorry. Where are you casting it? Because I was looking up at you. Where you Oh, down here. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it'll like overlap the rock formation and give us a solid wall of rock and fog cloud for cover as Echo and I try to get there.
Okay. How much of a radius is that?
It's a 20-foot radius.
20 foot. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna move like straight west until I'll have the rock formation in my line of sight between me and the thing, and then I'll start moving diagonal up to the blackness, the darkness. But I'm really not a big fan of just dashing for it because I'm going to be clanking like fucking Tin Man.
It goes off the map a little bit, but it's covering about that much on the map.
Okay.
So a cloud of fog kind of rolls in. It's kind of half covering you, Echo. All right, and that is going to bring us to its turn.
And I'll end up being right about there.
Okay, cool. It moves to there. And then it moves to there. And it appears to be looking... It is faced right towards you, Echo. The fog does not seem to impede this thing whatsoever.
We didn't make it.
You're covered in the fog, but you can see the outline of its hulking shape just above you, and its maw is looking right down at you, Echo. Like, you can just tell through the fog. You just see this big shape just start to loom over you. But that is its turn because it had to dash, so that's going to take us to Lyric.
Well, I don't see what just happened. Would I have heard the worm moving at all?
If you want to make a perception check, you can. It's big and it's loud, so yeah, you would have heard it moving in that direction. You don't necessarily know that it stopped by Echo, though. You just hear it moving kind of in that direction and then stopping.
Yeah, I don't think I have any idea what's happened to Echo and Ericos at all. So I just want to put distance between myself and the worm then, so I'm gonna try to, like, I can feel like the incline next to me, so I'm gonna kind of try to use that to guide me
west,
away and out of the darkness.
Okay. Yeah, for sure you can do that. Are you gonna move your full 40?
Yeah, I think I have to be able to really see anything. 15 there. So from there, I'm trying to, like, conceptualize, because the darkness comes up 15 feet,
15 feet, yeah.
Okay.
And you're 20 feet away from it. The fog is 20 feet tall. So I would say you can see just a little bit of fog above the darkness.
Okay.
Just a little bit of it.
Where is Ericos? Would I be able to see Ericos from here and see that?
I would say that, yeah, that's kind of a weird... No, you're not going to be able to.
Okay.
Not with that darkness cutting off the angle there.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of screwed now. I need to hold an action. I don't know if I should hold... I'm going to hold... I guess I'll just hold an attack action if I see anything hostile. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Oz, make a perception check for me real quick. Okay. Well, it's not fully in the fog, so I guess that wasn't really necessary, because you can see through your own darkness. So you see part of this purple worm right here, and yeah, that would be... You just see it right there. You see Ericos kind of off. You have just the angle to see Ericos, a little bit away from that worm, maybe maybe like 20 feet away from the worm or so. You can kind of see through it just a little bit to see Ericos beyond it. But, yeah, you do not see Echo.
Do I see what the worm is doing? Does that mean...
Not with the 6, no. Because I was rolling for you to see if you could see the part of it that was in the fog, looking down at Echo, but you rolled so low that.
I'm. Yeah, no. I'm going to quietly try to follow Lyric's lead.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Are you stealthing or?
Yeah.
Okay. You're in darkness, so you get advantage. Okay. Not bad. And then you move your 30 feet.
Moved it right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, Echo. You are looking up at this terrifying behemoth of a purple worm with its maw just staring right down at you. What are you gonna do?
First, he's gonna take a step out of the fog.
Okay.
Say, yep, that's it. Okay. Oh, he knows Ericos is coming, and so
you can see Ericos through like a hole in like the worm doesn't, and you know it's not in that entire space because it's worm-like and it wraps around. So there's little holes you can see in between, like where it's coiled around, and you can see Ericos through that. So
bonus action, I'm gonna summon a clone, and I'm gonna put it 15 feet behind me.
Okay. Right there, gotcha.
So it's just gonna hang out there, and I'm going to make 2 attacks against the worm.
Okay. That hits. That also hits. Nice. Nice. So 27, 32.
And that's gonna be Echo's turn.
Okay. All right, Ericos, what are you doing?
Ericos is going to banish this fucker.
Okay. What kind of saving throw is that? Wisdom?
Charisma.
Oh,
it's
charisma.
A charisma saving throw.
Shit.
DC 17.
That's a beast. 10. So
and then he's going to take his movement towards everybody else.
Yeah, the purple worm disappears, Echo.
Ericos is going to say, he'll be back in a minute. And then he's going to start moving towards everybody else. Can you move me up here? Because I'm not sure where I'm going to come onto the screen. At the bottom.
For sure. I got you. So you would be right there.
Thank you.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. There aren't... Okay. So we can effectively end initiative here.
I've never been more grateful to be out of initiative in my life.
Because for the moment, you don't see any more purple worms converging on the... Well, there might be. They might be coming from different directions, but there are... You think you've reached the end of the radius where that noise could have been heard from. Ericos, you know roughly how far out that can be heard. So... you think as long as you guys don't make too much noise from here on out, you should be able to easily get away from this thing in a minute. Easily.
All right, Ericos will just egg Echo on to catch everybody else.
Okay.
Seeing the worm just poof out of existence, I'll end my darkness.
Okay, so the darkness is gone.
Ericos will go catch up. And he'll tell those guys it'll be back in a minute. Less than a minute now.
It is not
Alright,
letting me
well.
select the stupid darkness. There we go.
Well, let's then. We gotta move, but we also have to be quiet about it. I'm almost tapped, just from all that.
Yeah. We should be able to put a good distance between ourselves and this spot if we just move normal, I think, without making too much noise from the metal we're lugging around.
Yeah, in 10 rounds of just normal movement, most of you can make it 300 feet away. So, if that's what you want to do, you can roll.
Yes.
You can roll stealth checks, just to see exactly how much noise you're gonna make. But you can start making your way towards the Dome of Obsidian.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so for the most part, you guys are pretty quiet, except for Ericos, who is having trouble with his armor, and it is jangling around loudly.
I'm literally talking to it to be quiet right now. I'm like, for fuck Zeus' sake, man, be quiet.
Yeah, you guys make it 300 feet away from the purple worm. I'm just gonna get rid of this fog here, too. If it'll let me fucking select it. Oh my god.
Do you want us to keep moving on the map or no?
No, that's not a big deal. You guys are 300 feet away. Let me just delete these real quick.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick and make some tea. I'll be right back.
Okay. Seriously? Why won't it let me select this stupid fucking... Whatever. The fog is going to stay there on the map. So yeah, you guys make it 300 feet away. No other purple worms are alerted to your presence, luckily. At this point, you are probably about 1.5 miles away from the Dome of Obsidian.
Haven't even gone a full mile.
It would. You think you could make it there at regular traveling pace in about a half hour?
Do we want to take a break at the top of one of these rocks? Because I know some people are hurting, or at least took some big hits.
You know what? Why don't we take a quick break? Because I know Ericos is going to be probably just a couple of minutes. So we can go to the bathroom, refill our drinks. I know I need to refill mine and go to the bathroom. So, because he's going to have something to say about stopping, I'm sure. Because I know he's one of the ones that's beat up. So,
Yes.
That's a good spot to take a pause. And we will be right back in a couple of minutes.
Right, be right back.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I had everything ready to go. I just had to warm up the water quick. Fucking asthma can bite my ball sack.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure everything would go back to normal, so.
Yeah, it's very odd for me. I just think there's so much allergy shit in the air. Well, if Ericos wasn't a fucking idiot, they'd be fine. Talk about self-critiquing. Honestly, if Oz hadn't have gone where he did, I still would have done the same thing, only with a different spell. Because my plan was to get... I was just thinking I needed to get me and Echo away from it. So I was going to use Thunderstep. Same fucking thing. So it was kind of inevitable, really, because Ericos just doesn't have any way to get away or to do anything big without fucking Thunder. That's who he is. Yeah. I mean, even something like Destructive Wave, that's thunder damage. So while it doesn't create a huge loud boom like some of the other shit specifically says, I'm assuming it's still going to be loud and rumbling. Yep.
Okay, we are back. So the party is now navigating towards the obsidian dome in the center of the Mound of the Worm here. You guys are about 1.5 miles away, so it'll take you about a half hour at regular speed or about an hour if you guys would like to go stealthily.
And I pose the question, do we want to stop and take a break? Take a breather, collect things for 30 minutes to an hour, and then set off again.
Climb one of these hills and do that? I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I think if we run into something on the way, which seems very likely, that will be very bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So how big of a hill are you guys going to climb? Because that small one is about 50 feet high. There's some that are hundreds of feet high. How tall are you guys going?
I don't think we need super tall. I think we just need to be off the ground. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, let's just go up a 50-foot one.
Okay. So you find one close that's about 60 feet in the air that you can climb up if you would like.
While resting, Echo just kind of starts hyperventilating, realizing that he stood toe to toe with a giant worm to help get his friend out. So he's just like if he had a bag, he would be breathing in it.
Ericos is going to be right with you, thanking him and trying to talk you down off that panic attack because he's really grateful.
Yeah.
I saw you get ate, and I didn't know what to do. And then next thing I know, you were falling out. There was goo all over the place.
Echo, stop. Echo, stop. You just need to remember this. While I was inside that horrible place, I knew I was going to be fine because you would get me out.
Thank you.
Now let's get some rest.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you guys can take a short rest.
Ericos is going to roll some hit dice.
Go for it. Nothing bad happens to you over the over the course of this hour. That's a lot of hit dice, Ericos.
Yep.
Are you gonna do like a prayer of healing during this too, or no?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll just
Okay.
never use their hit dice.
Okay.
I'll save one spell slot.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, to be effective, well, I can't even. I was gonna say to be effective, I need to have fucking Beacon of Hope on these days, anyway. But I can't do both those at the same time. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna fucking stop trying to get Bless out there and just put Beacon of Hope out.
Well, the problem with Beacon of Hope is it doesn't last long enough for you to get the effects of Prayer of Healing, does it?
Oh,
It
I
only
know
lasts
that.
for a minute.
No, that's why they're useless together. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
in fights, I'm gonna have to forego Bless just to get Beacon of Hope in there because my heals suck so hard these days. God damn.
Yeah, that's a tough decision between Beacon of Hope and Bless, because they're both really. I mean, Bless has saved you guys so many times.
Tons of times. Yeah.
But Beacon of Hope is a really powerful spell too. So
You have one job.
that's a tough decision.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. So you guys take your short rest. Is there anything else that anybody wants to discuss or do, or are you guys just gonna, pick up and keep traveling towards the obsidian dome in the center of the Mound of the Worm?
Ericos will hand the chunk of platinum over to Lyric for
Okay.
storage, and he'll show the diamond to everybody else. Does anybody have an idea how much that's worth?
Not me.
4,000.
Thanks, Echo. That'll be helpful.
It's about the size of the one that you used when you brought Van Richten back to life with Revivify.
Cool.
So you can put down that you have a diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Cool, because I have one extra anyway, so that'll give me 2 again.
Gotcha.
Cool, that's all I need to know. All right, that's all I need.
Yep, and just mark down that the chunk of platinum is worth 100 coins. So
Okay.
it's 2 pounds or 100 coins worth.
100 gold or 100 platinum?
Platinum. It's a chunk of
Okay.
platinum. Yeah, it's worth
Great.
100 platinum coins.
Is that 1,000 gold? Am I doing my
Yep.
math right?
Yep.
Ericos is going to need that for cosmetic surgery after the acid burn.
Well, we're swimming in money, so I think.
You guys, you guys still have a fair bit of money even after the potion splurging. Okay, so how are you guys going about making it the rest of the way towards the obsidian dome in the center here?
I know it's futile, but honestly, I think we should still try to stealth. I know it's futile, but Ericos will feel better about at least trying.
Let's do it.
We have. I'm assuming somebody would have said something if they had something, but I just have to ask, right? Do we have any way to reduce our noise or improve dexterity at all?
I'm seeing that natural one. Once we get about 500 or so feet, I can get somebody along with myself there. But I can only do that for one
I've got no way to make anybody quieter at any time.
Oh my god.
Being
High five, Echo.
hearing them both get up, Oz is he's not getting up too quickly. He's boy.
No, Lyric fully just has his face in his hands, just.
And you can see that we're trying really hard.
You
Yeah.
are. And that's what's so difficult about this.
We're so special.
Yeah, you guys are like both tiptoeing, but you're like tripping over your own feet, and banging into each other, creating even more noise as your, armors are just like jangling against each other. Yeah, you guys are just like a walking menagerie of noise.
I don't think Oz is even going to stealth at this point. I think he's just going to follow them both down.
Okay. Are you gonna say to them, let's not stealth, let's just go regular? Because the noise isn't gonna be any worse.
I mean, I guess, if Lyric looks like he's gonna make his way down at least somewhat. Oz will do the same. Now
Okay.
I say this, I'm going to get a natural one as well, but...
Okay. Yeah. So I was going to do this as a group check, but 2 natural ones really skews it in a bad way. So, yeah, you guys are not going to be stealthy during this.
Just let them go about, 30 or 40 feet ahead of us, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess we will make our way.
Okay. All right. So you guys start making your way, and you make it. I'm just going to roll randomly to see if you guys encounter any more purple worms on your way there. There is a 25% chance that you will encounter some purple worms every half mile. So there's going to be 3 rolls here because you're 1.5 miles away. So we'll do the first half a mile. No purple worms. You guys don't sense that faint trembling of the ground that would lead you to believe that any are about to emerge and try to eat one of you or multiple of you. The second half a mile. No purple worms. You guys managed to make it a half a mile away from the obsidian dome, and you can see at this point now the kind of the rock outcroppings that are just kind of like shooting up out of the ground are kind of lessening. The closer that you get to the dome of obsidian, and this dome looks extremely out of place here. Like it just like shoots up out of the ground out of nowhere. It's not like a perfect dome. It has, ridges in places, and there's a couple of, you notice now that you're closer, there's a couple of just like spiky points like shooting up out of it at random places. It is not a perfect like spherical dome by any means. It is very, weirdly shaped, like it was naturally formed and then, thrust up out of the ground, essentially, is what it kind of looks like. But you guys make it to within a half a mile, and now to get to the dome. All right. You guys make it the last half a mile to the dome with no purple worms.
We did it, Echo.
Clanging all the way, somehow you guys make it to the foot.
Nobody will ever know
of
we
the
were
dome.
here.
Now that you are at the base of the dome, Ericos, you see, when you were probably about 300-400 feet out, you saw an opening on the face of the dome that was probably about 40 or 50 feet up. But you kind of see it in the face of the dome.
I'll point it out to everybody.
Okay. So you guys going to make your way towards that point? Because it's a little bit off to it would be a little bit more north. So you'd have to veer off just a little bit north.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else that catches our eye,
Okay. Yeah, nothing else really catches your eye at this distance. The hole is about, let's see here, 10, 15 feet in diameter. And it looks familiar. It looks pretty similar to the holes that were in the, ground of the mound of the worm that the purple worms burst up out of. Looks like
How high up is it?
about 40, 50 feet.
Okay.
And this dome is it's slanted. It doesn't, it doesn't start out like perfectly straight up and then, like make a sphere. It's slanted, so kind of like the mounds of rock. You would probably be able to climb up this. It would just be considered difficult terrain, as you would have to go, a bit slower to, climb from place to place using handholds and stuff like that. You won't have to make a check, but it would be difficult terrain up those 40 feet.
Well, do we want to take a look inside? At the very least?
I think we have to.
And now that you are at this, dome, it looks like it is probably, it's not like huge. It's probably 600 to 800 feet across, and you're not sure how like deep it goes. But it's not, it's not like miles wide or anything like that. Oh, and it's probably like 400 or 500 feet tall.
When Echo was close to the worm, how was its skin? Was it like fleshy or scaly?
It was like carapace, like bands that were like connected together, but like they were like thick plates. Like these things had a very thick hide.
I guess Echo would just keep his eye out, see if any of those are laying on the ground, especially if they're pale looking.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. Yeah, you keep your eye out for those. You don't see any right now, but you can continue looking for them as you guys make your way up to the mouth of this hole in the wall of obsidian here. Is that what you guys are doing? Just heading up to it?
I think so.
Okay. So you guys head up to the hole in the obsidian wall and kind of peer inside. And this is roughly what you see. It kind of goes out for, about 30 feet or so, and then it looks like it turns up to the right. And like I said, it's 10, 15 feet wide. It kind of varies. In some places it's a little narrower, in some places it's a little thicker, but, roughly 10 to 15 feet.
Do we hear anything? Any noise coming from further in? Or?
Go ahead and make a perception check. You do not hear anything, Oz.
Nope.
Ericos is going to close his eyes and hold out his hand and see if he can detect evil ahead.
Okay, go ahead and roll your D100. We'll see if it works this time. You are pretty sure that there's evil somewhere ahead, but you're not exactly sure where. You just get this faint sense. You're not sure if it's, if you're just telling yourself that, or if it's, from Zeus, your deity, or if there actually is evil ahead that you're sensing, but you think there might be.
Ericos nods his head knowingly. Now he's actually going to listen to see if he can hear anything down the hallway that sounds evil.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. You do hear a bit of just like light scuffling across the obsidian. Sounds like it's coming from, up the tunnel somewhere, but you're not exactly sure how far.
Okay,
Because
Ericos
it's kind of
will-
bouncing off of the obsidian walls and just gets distorted by the time it gets to you.
Ericos whispers, "There is some activity ahead. I do not know where or how much, though. And it might be evil."
Oh, what the fuck did I not?
Well, I guess we better see what it is. See if it's our missing wizard, sorceress.
Yep, let us know when we can start moving up the tunnel.
You can start moving up the tunnel. I just need to do one thing really quickly that I thought I did, but did not.
Remove all the bad guys and add all the treasure?
Yes, that is exactly it. How did you know?
Psychic.
Or psycho.
That too.
And I will just go to the edge of where you can see, and I will do it in just a minute. Sorry, just one thing real quick. I'm almost done. Okay. Alright, let me reveal some more for you guys. Oh, I don't want to go that much. Alright, so you can see up probably about that far. As it's, it goes up and then looks like it curves up to the left ahead of you.
All right, since we've gotten to a corner, Ericos would like to listen again. He's going to kind of do that at every curve. Or significant curve.
Just to save time, we'll use your passive on all of these, because it'll be, your passive is high. It's what, 20, 21? Something like that?
Yeah, it's like 20.
Okay.
Oh, 19.
19, okay. So, yeah, you hear the kind of scuffling at that corner as well, and you hear something else that kind of sounds like a scraping noise along the obsidian. And let me see if you hear anything else really quick. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, no, you do not hear... Okay, so you don't hear anything else besides that.
Okay, keep moving.
Okay. Looks like it goes up a little ways and then makes kind of a hard right. And that noise is getting louder now. When you get to this corner, that noise is getting louder.
Alright, Ericos will make sure everybody knows that the scraping noise is getting louder. Be careful. Don't get eaten. Just peek around the corner from here, I think.
Okay. 1 second. That's just so annoying to have to go back to the reveal every time. Peek around the corner. It goes up and then curves up to your left. And that noise is getting much, much louder now. It
Can
sounds...
anybody else hear it yet?
I would say that Echo probably could. Oz, what is your passive again?
11.
Okay, no. Just Echo.
Okay.
It just sounds like something kind of rubbing against the obsidian, and then also kind of like clacking noises, like lots and lots of clacking noises against the obsidian.
Ericos will stop here and just point to his ears and kind of motion with his head ahead, questioning these guys if they can hear it or not.
And
it's very obvious that he can hear it.
Okay. And at this point, I think I'm going to ask you guys to make stealth rolls as you're going through here, just to see how quiet you're being. Perfect.
I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I didn't hear what you said.
Nice try.
Holy
Hey!
shit!
Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I mean, overall, you guys are pretty stealthy. I was treating that one as a group check as well. So, you guys actually succeed on that. So you go to there, and you can see that it looks like it's going to begin to open up in just a little bit, just in front of you, kind of around the corner.
Okay, Ericos will once again point to his ears and point up around the corner and then move ahead.
Okay. As soon as you get to there, you can see fully, well, you can almost see fully around the corner. And you see this large creature just kind of pacing back and forth with, it's got like 12 legs, and that's what all the clacking was all of the claws on all of its little stumpy legs. Each of the legs isn't very long, but the creature itself is probably, with its tail, is probably like 25-30 feet long in total. But it's kind of, like wrapped up so that it's not taking up so much room as it kind of like slithers almost like a snake kind of around.
Yep.
It's weird because it's walking, but it's also kind of slithering at the same time. It's got weird movement. But it does not seem to notice you yet as you just kind of pop around the corner.
Ericos pops back around the corner.
Okay.
His eyes are kind of big, and he's going to try to, like, mime the motion that it's moving, like multiple legs, and then point around the corner and just make these motions trying to describe what he saw, and emphatically point right around the corner. And then shrug.
As you start doing that, you start to hear what sounds like just like nails on obsidian. Like that creature that you saw is trying to like dig its way through, but it is making the most horrible screeching noise. Yeah, it is loud and very obnoxious, but it sounds like it's trying to like dig its way through the obsidian. Yeah.
In a whisper, because Oz doesn't know how to mime this. Do we want to ambush whatever's around the corner? Either that or go back the way we came.
This is the only way.
That we know of. I'm tapped, more or less.
Yeah.
I got second wind action surge back, and I only got 2 more uses of Unleash Incarnation. But I got 10 points of Lay on Hands, so I can heal everybody.
I'm actually still in pretty good shape for spells. I can do some healing if I can roll decent.
I can magic missile all day, so if we want to do this, we can do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Can we get a pre-spell blast off before we do initiative?
It depends. Where are you going to try to do this blasting of it from?
I imagine we would just jump out from this corner. The
Show
spell
me.
that I want to cast isn't an attack spell, though. I want to cast Bless before we attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can cast Bless on all of you right
That's all
before you.
I wanted to do.
Right before
And
you
I'm
go.
just going to peek my head around and use all 7 charges of the wand.
Okay.
Echo's just gonna move out of Lyric's way.
Okay. Are you gonna like start charging or no?
Nope.
Okay.
He's big, he's noisy, he's just literally gonna be like against the wall so Lyric could go by and shoot him. It's like,
Okay. And Lyric, where are you going to shoot?
Well, instead of shooting, I'm actually gonna, as Echo scoots aside, I'll kind of grab his arm, and say, "You faced down that worm alone, chopped its fucking stomach open, and rescued Ericos. You can do so much more than you know." And as I'm saying this, I'm casting Heroism on Echo.
Perfect.
Now I'm casting Bless up 1 level, so we all get it.
Okay. Sounds good. At the start of each of its turns. Okay, cool. So how many is that? What's your spellcasting ability modifier?
So that's only going to be 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 temp HP.
Okay, cool.
And Oz will move pretty much right against that wall and peek around with the wand.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll your magic missile. $31, nice. Okay, 31. Okay.
Doesn't explode.
Nice. As you unleash all of these magic missiles into the backside of this creature, you hear the clawing stop and just a growl and a scream just emit from this creature as it whips around at lightning speed and is going to rush right for you. It's rushing towards the corner where it, felt these things come from, essentially. It's got a pretty good passive perception, so it's going to see you now. All right, let's roll some initiative. Let me get the turn order out and let me clear it real quick. Okay, go for it.
Nine is practically a nat 20 for me on initiative.
Right? That's not bad. Keeps putting these things in the wrong freaking order. It's making me mad. All right. Charging around the corner from where the missiles flew from, you see a creature that looks like this. I love your guys' reactions.
Wait a minute.
And it sees all of you and is going to try to mind blast you guys. So I need all of you to make a intelligence saving throw. Ooh, Oz. Ericos, you're going to succeed with Bless. Lyric, you
Fucking
succeed.
God.
Ooh, Echo. Echo and Oz, you are both stunned, and you take 20 points of psychic damage. Was that D10 for your spell, Lyric?
Yes, it was.
God damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, man. Okay, but that is that thing's turn. So that's going to take us to Echo, who is stunned, but you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Holy shit! You succeed.
That's
By a lot.
literally as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, for real.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, you are no longer stunned. Lyric, you are up. As this horrible tentacle-faced, tentacle-mouthed creature is, staring at all of you after just emitting this like sonic blast of energy at all of you that you were able to kind of fight off. It is just staring with its cold black eyes at all of you now, and is pointing at you. And you see the big, well, you wouldn't be able to see it, but you can hear claws clicking and clacking across the obsidian as the big creature that was described to you is assumedly coming this way.
So, I guess since my heroism didn't actually work, instead I'll cast Ensnaring Strike with my bow.
Okay, cool.
And then shoot at our Mind Flare friend.
All right, go for it. 17 will hit.
So that is a strength save.
Strength save, okay. That is a 14.
14 fails. Great.
Okay.
So he is restrained. Creature, let me just do that. Yeah, so action to break the restraint.
Gotcha. Okay.
And 22 damage as well.
22 damage. Nice. Okay. Anything else?
Section. Let's see, I want to move. Yeah, I'll move forward a little bit just to get line of sight on the other creature, and that's my turn.
Okay, gotcha. That creature is going to come down to here, and you see it start to open its mouth wide, and you can just see electricity jumping from its jaws, and it is going to lightning breath at you, though it is only going to hit let's see, actually could it had enough speed. Where was it? Yeah, it's gonna get to right there, kind of like tucked into the corner there, and it is going to get Lyric and Ericos with this. So I need dexterity saving throws. Typical Ericos. Okay,
Yep.
Lyric, you are going to take half damage. Oof. Ericos, you take 59 points of lightning damage. And Lyric, you are going to take 29.
Is this considered an attack?
It is not considered an attack.
Okay.
It is an ability. Is Ensnaring Strike gone?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I assume Bless is just gone now.
Oh, that probably.
Oh, yeah, you got to roll for that. I don't think you can possibly roll a Yeah.
No.
You would have had to have rolled a 24, which you could have technically gotten with Bless.
Yeah.
But Ericos, it's going to be your turn now.
Okay.
Are you resistant to lightning damage because of your Tempest domain or no?
Nope, it doesn't give you that.
Interesting. I thought
Which
maybe
sucks
it would.
balls.
Yeah, I figured maybe it did, but
Nope.
because I know like Forge domain gets fire resistance.
Well. Ericos is going to cast a Cure. He's got no choice.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I just got to find which one I wanted to use.
Okay, and you can do a bonus action for a potion too, if you want.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't look bad.
No, that's not bad.
Oh, that's
Give me one second.
that's actually pretty good. 2 8s.
And then for bonus action, I'm going to activate my sensor's healing powers.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll your
And
d4.
then, yep, and then I'll move as well.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I gotta do my thing for the spell, too.
Oof. Oof. I was gonna say the one time you roll good, it better fucking go
Yeah.
off.
Okay, so 3 healing for anybody's within 10 feet of me this round, but I'm moving as well.
Okay.
Gotta get in front of Oz.
Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
All right, Oz, you are up.
Having flashbacks to the last time you did this to me on Roscoe.
Oh
Yep.
God, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw at the end of your turn. Yeah. You succeed.
Wow, all right.
Didn't you get stuck for like the million turns
it
last
was the
time?
entire combat, pretty much.
Well, at least not this time.
But that's my turn, right? Is that the end of my turn?
Yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that is going to bring us back to this thing. Let's roll to recharge. No recharge. Ericos is right in front of it. Ericos is going to get some... He's going to get some tentacles. It's an 18 to hit, Ericos. I believe that
No,
misses.
sir. Yep.
Okay. So the tentacles miss, and that is the Mind Flayer's turn. Echo.
Echo does not like this mind shit, so he's gonna go ahead and he's going to run up and try to hit old Squid Face.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of sneak through by your allies there and end up somewhere over there if you'd like.
And then I'll summon a clone too right behind him.
Okay. I think it's wall right behind him, so the only spot you'd have is right there. It kind of bows out a little bit behind this
Oh, okay,
this
I didn't
here,
even see.
but yeah. I know it's
All
kind of
right.
it's really dark. It's kind of hard to see, so.
All good, all good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just I'm gonna unleash incarnation. I'm gonna make 3 attacks against them.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So I got 1 use left of it after this.
Nice. 24 will hit. 19 will hit. 22 will hit. So that is... Go ahead and roll your d8. 15... 25... 36... 39. This thing is looking wounded now. It did not appreciate those strikes.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Lyric. You've got a big monstrosity right in front of you.
Yeah, kind of as
you
it.
got 3 healing too.
Yes, I got that. as it swarms up, I'm gonna quickly draw my rapier and slash at it with that.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Oh, holy shit, yeah, that'll hit.
Love those. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. You can heal for the radiant too, can't you?
Yes, I can.
And that's
I
a
will.
really good
That's
radiant roll.
15, 16, so that's 31 total.
Nice. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah,
And
22
to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit as well. So another 13. Okay. Anything else?
And then I think I'm gonna stay where I am because I could get away now, but I just want to be an extra target for it just in case. So
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to its turn. Roll to recharge. Does not recharge its lightning breath, which is very good news for you guys. Oh, you know what? I need to roll something for the Mind Flayer real quick. Give me 1 second. Whew, that was so close. Okay. Nothing happens there. All right. Yeah, Lyric, you just cut into this thing good, so it is going to go after you. It's going to bite out at you. With a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'll let that hit.
Okay. 18 piercing. And then it is going to try and constrict you.
All right, maybe I shouldn't have let that hit. Okay.
It would have been able to constrict you either way, so.
Okay. Cool.
So it didn't grapple you or anything like that with the bite. That is only a 15 to hit with the constrict.
Oh, okay. Great. So that doesn't hit.
Which is very good
See it
news
now.
for you. Because I rolled really fucking high on the damage on it. Okay. That is its turn. Ericos, you are up.
Ericos is going to bonk it with a sensor.
Which?
The Mind Flayer.
Okay. 20 will hit.
And then he's going to cast
19.
Spiritual Weapon as well.
Okay. Go for it. 26 will hit. This thing
And
is
that's on
not.
Mind Flayer as well.
This thing is not looking good. Not at all.
And do you want me to roll again for damage for this next turn for the sensor?
Yeah, for the
Or
sensor, yeah.
The healing?
Yes, please. Every round, roll the sensor again. Okay.
So it'll be 2 healing for everybody this round.
All right, Oz, you are up.
I'm gonna pull a star off the robe and use it on the snake boy.
The snake, okay. $24, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. That is going to take us back to the Mind Flayer, who is going to roll to recharge. And does. Yeah, he is in bad shape, so he doesn't even care that he is going to hit his little friend here. So I think it's going to catch everybody except for Echo, the way he's going to point it to get the greatest amount of people. So I need intelligence saving throws from everybody but Echo. Let me make one for my little beastie. Which is probably going to fail. This is going to be really good for you guys. Ericos.
Yeah, solid.
The creature rigidly locks up. I don't know what a good one for stunned is. Let's just do the lightning bolts. Okay, so Oz, you save. Ericos and Lyric, you fail. So I am going to do some damage here real quick. 23 points of psychic damage to Ericos and Lyric.
The 12 for me?
No, it's none if you save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about half damage, so. Alright, Echo, it is your turn.
Echo's going to just pummel into this shit. I'm gonna use my last Unleash Incarnation.
Okay. $18 will hit. 30 will hit, and the creature goes down. You essentially just like chop it in half.
All right. Would I be able to?
Yeah, you can make your Unleash Incarnation on the creature. You're within 5 feet of it, so it wouldn't be hard for you to just change which your target was and just make that third attack.
All right, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit him this thing. Do I get advantage because it's stunned?
Yeah. Yeah, you sure do. Okay, so 11 slashing damage. This thing is looking wounded.
I'm gonna action search and hit him 2 more times.
Okay, go for it. 28 hits. 25 also hits. So for 25 more. And go ahead and roll, what's that, a D8?
Yep.
3. Okay. Alright, cool. Lyric. You can make the saving throw at the end of your turn. Oof.
Cool.
Still get 2 healing, don't forget.
Cool. Thanks.
Now I will make the saving throw for the Behir who has to roll really fucking high to succeed. That's a 14. It fails by 1. That's so fucking close. Yep, DC's 15. Okay. Cool. Ericos, you are up. Ericos, you succeed. You are no longer stunned, and you take 2 healing. Okay. 3 healing this turn. Oz, you are up. You take 3 healing.
Yep. I'm going to take a couple steps back, and then I'm going to firebolt.
Okay.
I assume it's with disadvantage, or with advantage.
Yeah, it's advantage because it's stunned, yeah. Yeah, that'll hit. Ooh, 27. Nice. Put some English on that one.
Yep. That'll be my turn.
Yep. Okay, Echo.
2 attacks.
Okay, go for it. 23 hits. So close. Okay, it looks like it is barely hanging on as you guys are just pummeling this poor, defenseless, stunned creature.
All right, that's my turn.
Oh shit, it goes down with that extra d6.
Haha! Attaboy, Echo.
Yeah. As the Behir is slain, it just, yeah, you just kind of chop its head off, and it, it is no longer. All right, you guys are out of initiative at this point.
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the
Just in
best
time.
roll ever. Perfectly done, Lyric. Ericos would like to gather everybody around, and while you guys figure out what to do next. He's going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to the mouth of the entrance and just look inside.
Yeah. So the cave isn't very large, and then it looks like it goes up to the left a little ways, straight ahead there, and then turns up to the right. And you can see there's a bunch of a bunch of claw marks against the surface of the obsidian up here, but it doesn't look like much headway was made. It doesn't look like this was necessarily a burrowing creature. Just had lots of claws.
What is this creature? Pointing down to Octopus face.
Don't know if I would know them, but
Yeah, I don't know if I'd know.
can I surmise a guess?
You can make history rolls if you want to see if you would know. It's not going to be a terribly high DC. Yeah, you guys all are aware of the Illithid or Mind Flayers. They're pretty well known. Wow, even Echo knows this one.
Ignore that. I was just trying to see if I could even possibly roll good.
Oh, okay.
It's the stuff of nightmares. That's why we all know about it.
Yeah, they are notorious. It's interesting, though. They typically aren't found above the surface like this. They're typically found in the Underdark. So this is a very strange place for one to be.
Could I discern what the snake salamander-like creature is?
You could make a... Let me see what it is, actually. Either... you could do Arcana for it, I guess, because it's a magical creature. Yeah, it's a Behir, which is, a draconic creature with lightning abilities, as you are aware. After a couple of you got just blasted with it.
Right.
Luckily, it's only a 20-foot long and 5-foot wide line, or you guys really would have gotten fried with it.
Would I know if there's anything in particular that's, worthwhile to collect from a Behir?
You think you remember something about a gland in the kind of like the back of their throat that is the source of its lightning breath that might be worth something to the right person or might be useful in the crafting of a magical item or a potion or something to that effect that you could try to get out. It would require a survival check to get it successfully out, but you are welcome to try.
Sure, why not?
Is anybody going to help
I'll
you
help.
with this? Okay. Well, you were casting your spell.
Oh,
Echo
yeah.
Echo will help because he's been in the woods. He's good at chopping things up.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have like a dagger or something that you're using to get this
I
out?
would require a dagger from somebody, as I
Okay.
do not have.
I think I have 2 daggers, so I can give those to each of you.
I will prop its mouth open with my quarterstaff,
Okay.
and
Which is like the perfect size for,
Yep.
to get its jaws open there.
don't use it for anything else. So, yeah, and you said survival, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can make it with advantage. Or both of you can roll if you'd rather.
Why don't we both roll? Why not?
All right.
Okay, yeah, you guys managed to harvest that lightning gland from the back of this Behir's throat. And you can now write down that you have an intact Behir lightning gland.
Cutting that purple worm open practically made Echo a surgeon
Surgeon.
specialist. Yeah.
And then after we do that, I'm gonna look over the mind flayer, see if there's anything that it had on its person.
Okay. It is wearing a breastplate. and it has nothing else on it. It's just wearing that breastplate and then like some kind of like some robes and a cape. But other than that, it doesn't have anything.
Does the breastplate even look like it's, you know, knowing what normal magical items will look like in terms of...
This one's a little beat up after Echo laid into him, so...
Okay. I'll leave it as is.
Does not look magical. I mean, it looks like it's nice quality, or it was nice quality before Echo kind of beat it to shit, but...
How does that cape look, though?
It's red and flowing.
Echo's gonna try to take that without anybody knowing you're seeing.
Okay, do a sleight of hand.
Given that I'm literally right there...
Doesn't stop him.
I'll say... Yeah, I was gonna make you roll at disadvantage, but that's perfect.
Yeah.
Everyone, even Lyric, notices Echo slowly trying to pilfer this cape off of this Illithid with nobody noticing, and it goes down to like, if you were to put it on Echo, it goes down to like your butt.
Like a little conductor cape.
Yeah,
Is it still
It's a good
flowing?
look for you, Echo.
it's still flowing. Yeah, but it just goes down to his butt.
Thank you. I think it goes well with my outfit.
Yeah, well, it's a little small, but it makes you look like a superhero.
Echo start running back and forward so it can flap around.
Yeah, it's magnificent. It, catches the air, and, kind of billows out as you run about. And you can hear it and feel it kind of, like snapping as you turn. But yeah, your prayer of healing goes off for 28. Did everybody already mark that?
Yes.
I totally missed that. Thank you.
Yep. And I think that is going to be a good point to end it at this week, because if we go in too much further, we could get stuck here for like another 3 hours. So we will end it there. Little shorter than we normally go, but I don't want us to be... I'm a little tired, so I don't want us to be caught up for like another 2-3 hours. So we're gonna end there tonight. All right. Thank you to anybody who watched, and we will see you all in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, thank you for DMing.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.